All right, in this video, we're going to be checking out the Kemi Moto dual overhead fan. This particular one is for the Can-Am X3. This thing would fit just about any 2-seat, 4-seat machine. Check the fitment in their description. You should be seeing a picture of it on the screen now. Link in the description below. It's a nice fan. It's got good power. Check it out. I like the product. Easy install. But you'll be seeing all that right up here. Check it out. Overhead fan from Kemi Moto. I like it a lot. This fan is also going to be a pretty easy install. It's got these nice brackets. It's got some more brackets, spacers, all your hardware, and a little crappy tool. But it's nice it comes with a tool at least. The other side of these brackets, my phone's in the way, and then some zip ties, and some instructions. So this fan is pretty cool. I like a fan. I've kind of found people either like fans or they don't. I like fans personally. This kind of swivels. Looks like there's some lights on it too. Not really sure where the lights are on it. The lights have got to be maybe in the centers of the fan. But this fan is designed to go up there. So in theory it would kind of sit up there like this. I'm hoping it fits in here with my cage. If it doesn't, this is designed for an X3, but it's kind of a universal mounting system. So if it doesn't fit in mine, we're gonna throw it up here in Damien's, and then it's just gonna sit there like that. I think it's gonna be awesome for when it's hot out. Like I said, I like fans. Some people don't like fans. I've got this center console fan. So I'm hoping it fits in mine. I might end up pushing it to the back and kind of putting it over here, because I can swivel those things around so I can get it to kind of aim at me a little bit. All right, just a quick like halfway update. This is a pretty universal fan mount. So you've got these large clamps, which is for your, I think it's like stock Can-Am and Honda machines that are 2-inch. And then most other machines, I think KRXs and Polaris. If any of you Kawasaki or Polaris guys can confirm or correct me, do so below. Is 1.75 inch tube. Mine is 1.75 inch tube because that's what Jesse builds all of his cages at. So I use these smaller ones. I'm trying to get it as far up as I can, just because my cage is lowered and this thing's gonna sit, 3 inches above my head, or 3 inches here. It's gonna sit like here, so I'm hoping if I put it all the way back and then as high as I can, there's gonna be plenty of room for it. I know there's gonna be plenty of room for it tomorrow. My concern is when I go to Ivy, you go to Hatfield McCoy, you gotta wear a helmet, or you're at least supposed to wear a helmet. I may not have room for my helmet, so I'm gonna run this tomorrow because, like I said, we're not doing anything crazy. Badlands doesn't make you wear a helmet if you got a roll cage. Personally don't think anyone with a roll cage needs to wear a helmet, but that's a debate for another day. Damien's machine has more than enough room, and with the 2-inch clamps, his profiled roll cage would fit that. He's also got this tube and that tube, so if we wanted to, we could run it down the middle, because those articulate. You can kind of push them forward, back, side to side. So that would be an option too, or we could put it in the back for the I was about to say passengers, but nobody rides back there. So you got your track. So this is fully adjustable, is why I say it's kind of a universal mount, but it's pretty cool. I'm excited about the fan. I went ahead and just did some measurements because I can move these a little bit side to side. So I measured to get it close, not tightening any of the hardware yet, putting it all on there. Gonna set it up here, get everything adjusted the right way so nothing's torqued or in a bad spot, make sure everything fits, and then go around and start tightening hardware. The tracks are going to be about 10¼ inches apart. So I did 10¼ inches from center to center. You got your holes, that's where that's going to be. And it was 46¼ long. So I don't have that measured yet because I don't have these other tracks on, but I'm gonna get that set at 46¼ and then I'm gonna throw it up there, tighten it enough that it doesn't move, plug it in, give you guys a little, here's what it looks like, and then sit in it, see how much room I got, and then finish tightening everything down. So I will see you back in here when I've got it up there. Alright, here we go. Got the fan in. Don't know if you can see it above my head, but here we go. Light, light. So, dome light doesn't do a whole lot. It's just a light right there in the fan. I mean, I got some bright lights out here in the garage, but obviously you can tell it's dark out behind me now. So, to me, the dome light either needs to be like centralized in the middle, or, I mean, it's not bad. It's just, don't buy it if you want a dome light. The fan part is pretty cool. So it's got, I'm gonna cut the lights off. So the fans, well, all right, I'm gonna turn them back on so you can see them. The fans swivel. So this one doesn't swivel over a ton just because I've got it as close to the roof as I possibly can. That's probably cutting down on some of my airflow a little bit, but with my chopped roof, I mean, I've got exactly a fist between this thing and my hand, or my top of my head. So I may have to see if I can raise it up another inch or two, so I can wear my helmet in here for like Hatfield McCoy stuff. Or like I said, we may end up putting in the Sport Max. It'll definitely fit. It's a universal mount, but the fans are awesome. So they swivel, and there's 5 speed settings on each one. One, it's a nice little breeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 moves some air. This is really nice. Hot out today. The fan kept me nice and cool. The only thing I will say about the fan, here, we'll take another close look at it. You can see it does sit a little bit, a few inches below the roof. So that's what it looks like installed up in there. I like it a lot. For me, if the roof was a little bit higher, you could have it more forward, right about here, and then it would blow right down on you. That would be perfect. because then it hits me in the head. I hit a couple big bumps going real fast today. I hit a jump a couple times and did a couple other things. My head did kind of hit this corner twice, and that's not the fan's fault. That is the way I've got it installed and the height of my roof. So I mean, that's a good 3-inch less height than I have at the actual roof deck. So I think I'm going to figure out a way to either get this up higher or end up putting this on the Sport Max. Because like I said, it will definitely fit. It's a universal mount. On the Sport Max, there will be a little bit more gap on top, and I think you'll actually get a little bit more airflow out of it. But it was really nice. It was 85 degrees today, and it kept me nice and cool. So I've got it so far back, it kind of blows some air right down the back of my neck. It was nice.